Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama, and there are so many teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Alvaro Fidalgo. He's had a shot! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And he's been shifted off it. Jimenez. He's gone forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball.
That kid is vaping the same
Mexico applying all
that's
the
used
early
in
pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Now it's Schick. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's going in strongly.
The other side yet able to find the net. Jimenez does really well there, he is strong. That's been cut out, well played. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Now can he find a finish? And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well timed, excellent interception. Jimenez, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
gets it forward. Jimenez, that's destined for the flank. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Half an hour played now. Alvarez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Corner number 3 coming up.
That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone.
They've played it short.
If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, or the LifeLock app.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him
Save
for
up
the
to
attempt,
30% your
although
first year.
it might have been a case of momentary tunnel
Terms
vision
apply.
then.
And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Alvarez. Jimenez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicked it back promptly. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's done very well to take that back. Spread to the right. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Mexico certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Great game, cool.
We reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Mexico clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Socek. Front-footed pressing going on here. Shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
So what can they make of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez knocks it out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. That has not gone well. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Oh, good ball! He's found some space. It's in! And the game has liftoff. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Jimenez being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. Towering header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Time and again they are repelled. That's a throw. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pass is just off target. Jimenez has found the net here, of course. It's a promising position. He's had it taken off him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Schick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jimenez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Souček.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mexico leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now he's running away. Mexico close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Schick. And it's so far. Jimenez is onto this. Played back to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Jimenez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long wait. For near enough a century we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Pass somewhat off target. Jimenez. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's good play. Chance! Wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here. Jimenez engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alvaro Fidalgo, spread to the right. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. South Africa are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Mexico have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. It's a good ball out wide. Sitole. Alvaro Fidalgo. Sitoli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Sitoli. Sitoli. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvaro Fidalgo. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's nice. He'll try from distance! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Jimenez. And he was quick to react. Sitoli. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Mexico clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Sitoli.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
They've got to make this nice and quick. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Jimenez. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Jimenez just eases him off the ball. Sitoli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Jimenez. Alvaro Fidalgo. South Africa do have a chance to counter here. Alvaro Fidalgo. Great defending, strong and determined. Jimenez. Good ball, good take. Alvaro Fidalgo is flagged offside. Jimenez. Spread out to the left. Foster. He's had it taken off him. Pinches it off him. Jimenez. And he's had it nicked away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alvarez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. The final 5 minutes. Oh, good spread. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a pretty loose pass. But they've got it again. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Mexico are only able to draw, a rather anticlimactic result in view of all the initial euphoria. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Y es el final del partido.
So with the group stages well and truly behind us now, the two sides walk out in front of a crowd that is more expectant than ever. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in the stands at the moment, but once the whistle goes, it is down to the serious business of knockout football. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is an elevated level of competition, Jim, the kind you know all too well.
Well, you notice how everything feels that little bit different, Peter. The atmosphere too, whether through decibel levels or the sense of purpose. because this is the ultimate battle for survival now.
And the losers go home.
Nobody wants that.
So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Hincapié makes the interception. Caicedo cuts out the pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a good ball out wide. Alvarez has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, I think he's going to solidify this defence, Peter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him set up a counter-attack or two as well. Having someone like him in midfield is crucial if you want to stop the other team building up a head of steam. This guy has got the lot.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's made its way to him. Great chance! Caicedo. Now the ball's gone astray.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Valencia. He's had it taken off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Jimenez. Alvaro Fidalgo. This looks promising. Over to the right flank. Spread it left. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Spread to the right. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Alvaro Fidalgo. Alvarez. Alvaro Fidalgo. And it's Alvarez. And he's there to retrieve it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, half-time in the opener. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Mexico clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Jimenez. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game has liftoff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Mexico penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on. Mexico are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Mexico really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Alvarez, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It's wrong, and again. No, not the best of headers. Valencia receives it in a good position here. Good ball, good take.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And yes, it's him again. Mexico are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Jimenez being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That's a good ball. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
A That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shifted it to the flank.
Jimenez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Foot in. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Caicedo. A lot of space ahead of him. Good claim. No margin for error there.
Se van a jugar 2
There's
minutos de
great running on
compensación.
show here, but ultimately there was no way through. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's it. Mexico have done it. They are indeed through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This looks like a real statement victory, Peter. The kind of result where they announce themselves as the team to beat. I don't want to get carried away here, but they could be a serious contender.
Señoras y señores, por favor permanezcan sentados durante el transcurso del partido. Gracias por su cooperación.